You're watching BCTV. We're all about Branford. You're watching BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. This program is brought to you in part through the support of the town of Branford.
Okay, welcome. We'll call the Board of Selectmen's meeting for August 21st, 2024 to order. Item 1, to consider and if appropriate approve the Board of Selectmen minutes of August 7th, 2024, which was a special meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Moved, seconded. Any edits, corrections? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item passes. Item 2, to consider and if appropriate approve a request from Jennifer Aquino, Assistant Engineer, to waive the bid for the paving project on Harbor Street between Maple Street and Driscoll Road and award their contract to William M. Lady Construction in the amount not to exceed $20,000. The estimated cost of the project is $14,500.
Hi, good evening. This is a request for a small pavement repair bid to be awarded to William Lady Construction. There is a section of Harbor Street between Driscoll and Maple that has a low spot that needs to be corrected. That spot actually is adjacent to another area that the gas company has done an excavation, is going to be required to mill and pave to patch it. We're asking that you allow the bid waiver to proceed so that the gas company's contractor, who is also our permanent pavement contractor, can do one patch for the entirety of that area. And just for a clarification point, William Lady Construction is the town's permanent pavement restoration contractor. However, this particular method of pavement restoration, the mill and pave, is not in the bid itself. So we've gone ahead and asked for the waiver. Other methods of pavement restoration are included within that bid, and we could have awarded in that manner. But this particular mill and pave pavement restoration is not in the bid, so we're here asking for a bid waiver.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Move, second. Any discussion?
This is a continuation, right? It's going to be one big repair altogether, so that's going to help prevent having an extra seam in there.
Correct. It'll be one continuous patch, so there's not two separate patches.
Yep, thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay. It's been moved, second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Item 3, to consider and for appropriate approve a request from Brian Devlin, Superintendent, Wastewater Pollution Control Facility, to waive the bid for the replacement of the boiler at the solids processing building and award the work to W.J. Dornfeld in the amount of $39,750.
Good evening. The solids building, this particular boiler, we had it repaired numerous times. So what I did is I reached out to about 5 contractors and 2 got back to me, and happened to be Dornfeld and the other company was Controlled Air, and the Dornfeld was the lower price on it. They're changing the gas pipe and the boiler itself while McLean and the electrical control wiring, and they're going to remove the boiler too. So this is where I'm at.
Okay.
How soon will this be able to take place?
I'm going to say September
Okay, not too far.
for the cold weather. This is the process building where the bell presses and our controls, so we definitely need heat in there.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Move, second.
Thank you.
Further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 4, to consider and for appropriate approve a request from Gary Zielinski, Director of Public Works, to waive the bid for the purchase of 2015 Peterbilt roll-off model 567 in the amount of $133,900. We have Supervisor Ed Borelli presenting on behalf. Ed?
Yes, I'm requesting a bid waiver for the 2015 Peterbilt roll-off. It's primarily used at the transfer station. I've been researching roll-offs for the past year and have not inspected any units that were as well-maintained and substantially lower mileage and clean as well. I believe it's in the town's best interest to go with a used truck because a new truck, it's going to be used at the transfer station primarily, and I just think a new truck for lesser vehicle, it's about $100,000 more, than what a used one would cost.
Right. All right.
The roll-off we have now is about 40 years old, and it's just very difficult to get parts for, and I think it's seen its last good days.
All right. And I know this is primarily used at the transfer station on site. However, this still be able to be registered.
Yes.
Moved around, throughout town. It's roadworthy.
The truck is probably one of the cleanest trucks I've seen.
Right. It's a truck. I think also it's important to note, as with the other, should mention with the previous agenda item, we're really waiving both departments went out, multiple pricing. The wastewater pollution control by contacting multiple vendors, received 2 quotes. And as Superintendent Borelli just mentioned, Highway Supervisor Borelli just mentioned, he's been looking at prices and trucks for nearly a year. So really what we're kind of waiving, and I think you brought this up, Selectman Dummer, in the past, is the advertising of the bid. So with that,
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
move second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Item 5 is correspondence. Do you have any? Item 6, any other business?
I don't see any.
All right, item 7, adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
This program was brought to you in part through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings and other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.